Well, hello, families of MSC. My name is Jason Isbell, and I am the current PA president for the Friends of MSC Parents Association. I want to welcome you to the 2020-2021 school year. And even though the school year is not what any of us would have wildly imagined we were going to be facing, I know that with the work and partnership of the teachers, administration, and the parents, we can have an amazing year together. So whether you are doing the hybrid program or you're doing the online distance learning, I just want to extend a warm welcome. And especially if you're new, if you're joining us for the first time in kindergarten, I want to welcome those families. So grateful that you are here. If you've joined the school from a different school and this is your first time, we want to welcome you as well. There's not a more diverse, enriching, and important community than the community that forms around a public school. And it's one of the reasons why, having served as the PA president for the last 2 years, I'm really hopeful about all that we as parents can accomplish through partnering with the teachers and the administration at MSC. It's been one of the joys and honors of my life to serve as a co-president, first with Maura Duffy, who is an amazing human being, and then Diane Shoemaker, who is an equally amazing human being. And then all of the people who have served on the PA for the last 2 years have had incredible servant hearts, giving their time, their talent, and their treasure to the betterment of MSC. And so our first order of business as a parents association is to hold an election. Last year, we paused our election at the request of the district so that we can get through the immediate crisis of the pandemic. Now that we are starting our 2020-2021 school year, the first order of business we have is to have an election. So I want to talk to you a little bit about how that election is going to go, considering the different situation we are in with the school and the pandemic. So on September 22nd, we are going to have our first Welcome Back to School PA meeting at 9 a.m. via Zoom. We, the PA, will be sending out a Zoom link where you can join and you can hear kind of a state of the PA as far as how much money we have, kind of the ideas and issues that we need to address, and primarily hear from candidates who are interested in running for office on the PA. Then the following week, September 29th, at 7 p.m., we will have a PA meeting via Zoom again, where we will vote those candidates into office. So how do you how do you submit your name to be a candidate to be considered to be a part of the Parents Association? So every office is open for someone to run for that office. This year, Diane is not returning to the school, and I've served my 2 years, and I can no longer serve on the PA. So the co-president or president's office is wide open, because we want to open it up to as many community members who would like to serve as possible. And so in order to do that, we have on our website, friendsofmsc.org, both the job descriptions of the PA offices that you can download and read, as well as a form where you can submit your name or someone else's name as a candidate to be considered for office on the PA. Each one of the offices, that is the president, treasurer, the secretary, and the vice presidents, can be led by a single person or a co-person. It is highly, highly recommended that each one of those offices be filled with co-servants, okay? Because there are a lot, it's a big time commitment to be involved in the PA at that level. A lot of meetings with the school, a lot of meeting with parents, a lot of meeting with other organizations like the IDC, and the more people, helicopter, the more people that are involved, the easier it is to distribute the workload. And this is important. When you run as a co-person, you run as a joint ticket. So when you are voted on, for example, when Diane and I ran, people were voting on Diane and I as a unified ticket. They weren't voting on, like, just me or just Diane. So if you're running with somebody who you would like to serve with, you all would be running jointly together. And on the form, it has a place where you can indicate that you would like to run for co-president, and you can put the name of the person you would like to run for co-president with. If you would like to just run by yourself and you feel like that you could do the job alone, you can also submit your name as a single entity and you will be voted on accordingly. The form is very clear. It's only eligible for parents or guardians who have children attending MSC right now. As we get into how we'll vote, that's something we'll cover on September 22nd when we have our first meeting, because it's a little different than what we've done before. We're hoping to have more participation due to the virtual nature of things. We oftentimes have had more people attending meetings than previously. Okay, the car alarm is telling me that I've been talking way too long. So that's the primary focus and order of business right now for the PA, is to gather candidates who are interested in running for the PA offices, as well as the school leadership team, and then letting the community know who those candidates are, letting those candidates write up bios so that we could read them, and then their speech is given, and then when we'll have a vote on September the 29th, and that will then start the final process by which we have a new slate of leaders on the Parents Association. Again, my name is Jason. If this is the first time I'm meeting you, so glad to see you. If you have any questions whatsoever, please reach out to the current PA. That's myself, Jason. That's Lisa Cussell and Allison Papalia. They are the vice presidents. Have you reach out to Barrett. He's doing the treasury. He's the co-treasurer. We don't have a secretary right now. Veronique, who did an amazing job last year, has also left the school for this year. So you can talk to us at any time. Also, Paulina Pereira. She is the parent coordinator position. And so those are good people for you to contact to ask more information about. Thank you for your time. I realize I've talked a little bit too long. But I really appreciate you considering serving, using your time, your talent, and your treasure to make MSC the best place it can be. Thank you. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on September 22nd at 9 a.m.